Hey Lakers fans, welcome back. Today, we have a lot to unpack regarding a potential move that could shake up the league and impact the Los Angeles Lakers in a big way. Michael Porter Jr., currently lighting it up with the Brooklyn Nets, has been a topic of conversation lately, especially as trade talks start to heat up. His play this season has been phenomenal, and it's exactly the kind of production that gets teams thinking hard about roster moves. Porter Jr. has been efficient, versatile, and a scoring machine, and it's no surprise that the Nets are listening to offers from teams interested in adding him. Looking at his performance this year, the numbers really tell the story. He's played 21 games, starting each one, and averaging over 32 minutes per contest. He's taking almost 18.5 shots per game, the highest of his career, and connecting on just under 50% from the field overall. From beyond the arc, he's knocking down 40% on 9 attempts per game, which is remarkable considering he's often the focus of defensive schemes and has to create his own shot much more than ever before. Historically, Porter Jr. has always been a solid three-point shooter, but this year he's doing it at a higher volume and efficiency than we've seen, which elevates his impact tremendously. Even more impressive is his ability to score inside the arc. From two-point range, he's shooting nearly 60% on over 9 attempts per game, maintaining the kind of efficiency that makes him a legitimate weapon for any team. He's also pulling down over 7 rebounds per game, showing that he's contributing across the board. On top of that, he's averaging just over 3 assists, adding playmaking to his already diverse skill set. For someone who has had a history of injuries early in his career, his durability and production now are a testament to his development and his ability to stay healthy while delivering at an elite level. So why is Michael Porter Jr. suddenly such an attractive trade candidate? It's partly because of the Nets situation. Brooklyn acquired him in the offseason along with a first-round pick from Denver in exchange for Cam Johnson. And that move, as many analysts pointed out, was driven in large part by the hefty contract Porter Jr. carries. Teams interested in acquiring him have to weigh not only his talent, but also the financial implications of taking on a nearly $40 million salary this year and just under $41 million the next. That's a significant commitment, especially for a team like the Lakers that already has multiple stars on lucrative contracts. Yet the appeal is undeniable. Adding a player of Porter Jr.'s caliber addresses a major need for three-point shooting, versatility, and scoring punch. He can play multiple positions, effectively slotting in anywhere from the 2 to the 4, thanks to his height, length, and ability to stretch the floor. He also fits a similar age profile to key Lakers players like Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, which makes him a compatible addition in terms of timeline and potential synergy. The question really comes down to the cost. What would it take to acquire him? And is it worth it for the Lakers' championship ambitions? To explore that, you have to consider potential trade scenarios. The Lakers would need to move significant salary to make room for Porter Jr., which could mean parting with young assets or draft considerations. They'd have to navigate the cap implications carefully, especially to ensure they can still maintain a balanced roster around LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, and other key contributors. While his arrival could instantly upgrade the offense, it could also complicate roster construction and limit flexibility for future moves. Another factor to consider is Porter Jr.'s role within the Lakers system. While he's an offensive powerhouse, he's not known as a defensive specialist. The Lakers already have one of the best starting lineups in the league, and adding Porter Jr. would bolster scoring and floor spacing, but the improvement might be incremental rather than transformative on the defensive end. Balancing his strengths with the team's needs would require smart coaching and roster management to maximize his impact without sacrificing defensive stability. Looking at his career trajectory, it's clear that Porter Jr. is hitting his stride at just the right time. After struggling with injuries and inconsistent playing time early in his career, he has evolved into a reliable scorer who can shoulder significant responsibility. The Nuggets' decision to trade him, along with a first-round pick, highlights the value teams place on flexibility and contract considerations as much as talent. For the Lakers, the allure of adding a nearly 30-year-old player who can immediately contribute at a high level is undeniable, particularly if they're thinking about maximizing their window with LeBron James still in his prime years. The Lakers' potential approach would likely involve a combination of trades and strategic roster adjustments. Moving Austin Reeves, for instance, could open the door for Porter Jr. while freeing up salary to balance the team. The Lakers could also explore secondary trades to bring in complementary players, ensuring that the starting lineup maintains both offensive firepower and defensive balance. The challenge lies in orchestrating multiple moves without destabilizing team chemistry or future flexibility. At the end of the day, acquiring Michael Porter Jr. could transform the Lakers into one of the most formidable teams in the league. He offers size, shooting, versatility, and scoring ability at a level few players can match. Yet the financial and strategic considerations are complex, and any move would require careful planning to avoid creating long-term constraints. While some may argue that the Lakers could achieve similar results by spreading resources across multiple players, there's no denying that Porter Jr.'s addition would create immediate excitement and generate a potent offensive threat. The conversation ultimately revolves around risk versus reward. Is it worth committing massive salary and assets to bring in a star who can elevate the team but also carries significant contract considerations? Could the Lakers achieve similar outcomes by focusing on depth, flexibility, and role players? These are the questions that teams and fans alike are grappling with as the trade market heats up. Porter Jr.'s performance this season makes him one of the most intriguing trade candidates, and for a team like the Lakers, it represents both an opportunity and a challenge that requires careful evaluation and strategic decision-making. Continuing from where we left off, let's dive deeper into the potential impact of Michael Porter Jr. joining the Lakers and how it could reshape the team's dynamics for this season and beyond. One of the most fascinating aspects of this scenario is how Porter Jr. fits alongside the existing core of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves. While the Lakers already possess one of the most potent starting lineups in the league, adding a player of Porter Jr.'s caliber could elevate their scoring versatility to a new level. He's not just a shooter. He's capable of creating his own shot, attacking the basket, and spreading the floor in a way that forces opposing defenses to make difficult choices on every possession. The pressure he brings to defenses could create more room for LeBron and Davis to operate in high-leverage situations. However, as we examine this possibility, it's essential to consider the delicate balance between talent and roster construction. Porter Jr.'s contract is undeniably large, and integrating him would likely require moving a combination of young assets and role players to stay under the salary cap. Trading Austin Reeves could be one solution, as it would provide the financial flexibility needed to accommodate Porter Jr.'s salary while maintaining a competitive roster. Reeves has emerged as a key contributor in recent seasons, but from a purely strategic standpoint, his contract is more manageable, making him a logical asset to leverage in a trade. This could allow the Lakers to bring in Porter Jr., while still retaining depth and flexibility to pursue additional pieces that complement the star-heavy starting lineup. The idea of reshaping the roster around Porter Jr. also opens up creative possibilities for secondary trades. For example, moving one or two young players or draft picks could provide the Lakers with the ability to add defenders or versatile wings who help offset any defensive limitations Porter Jr. might bring. The goal would be to maintain a starting five that can not only dominate offensively, but also remain solid on the defensive end. Finding that balance would be critical, because while Porter Jr. excels in scoring and spacing, he's not known as a lockdown defender. The Lakers would need to surround him with players capable of maintaining defensive integrity, ensuring that the team doesn't become vulnerable to elite offenses that exploit mismatches. Another consideration is how Porter Jr.'s presence could affect the minutes and roles of other key players. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have defined roles, but adding a high-usage scorer like Porter Jr. could require subtle adjustments to offensive schemes. Austin Reeves, for instance, has been thriving as a floor spacer and secondary playmaker, and integrating Porter Jr. might necessitate reallocating some of those responsibilities. The challenge for the coaching staff would be to optimize rotations and maintain chemistry, ensuring that each player understands their role while maximizing offensive output. If handled correctly, Porter Jr. could thrive as a secondary scorer alongside LeBron and Davis, creating one of the most balanced and potent trios in the league. Looking further ahead, acquiring Porter Jr. could also impact the Lakers' long-term strategic planning. With LeBron still playing at a high level, there's a narrow window for championship contention, making this a critical moment for roster optimization. Porter Jr. is in his late 20s, which aligns well with the team's timeline, allowing him to contribute at a high level during the Lakers' immediate championship window. Additionally, if things don't work out as expected, his contract has an expiring year that provides future trade leverage. This dual nature, high impact now and flexibility later, makes Porter Jr. a unique asset in the trade market, one that could be both a game-changer and a strategic tool, depending on how the Lakers manage their resources. Of course, there are risks inherent in any major trade of this magnitude. The Lakers would need to carefully evaluate not only Porter Jr.'s on-court fit, but also the financial ramifications and the potential ripple effects on team chemistry. Losing Austin Reeves or other young contributors could impact bench depth, while committing a large portion of cap space to one player might limit the team's ability to make additional moves in the future. There's also the question of sustaining Porter Jr.'s career-best scoring output in a new system alongside other high-usage players. While he's thriving as the primary option with the Nets, transitioning to the Lakers might require adjustments, both for him and for the existing stars, to maintain efficiency and effectiveness. Strategically, if the Lakers were to pull the trigger on a trade for Porter Jr., it would signal a clear intent to maximize this championship window. Pairing him with LeBron, Davis, and other complementary pieces could create one of the most dynamic lineups in recent NBA history. The team could potentially start Porter Jr. alongside versatile wings and playmakers, blending size, shooting, and athleticism to create mismatches on both ends of the court. By leveraging smart trades and maximizing the strengths of each roster spot, the Lakers could transform into a team capable of challenging any opponent, blending elite scoring, spacing, and high-level playmaking in a way few teams can replicate. From a fan perspective, the excitement is tangible. Adding a star like Porter Jr. would not only bring immediate scoring punch, but also generate a sense of optimism about the Lakers' ability to compete for a title in the short term. There's a strategic thrill in imagining lineups that combine elite talent with complementary role players, balancing offense, defense, and floor spacing to create one of the league's most formidable units. The Lakers have an opportunity to reshape their roster in a meaningful way, but executing such a move successfully would require precision, planning, and a willingness to take calculated risks. Ultimately, the conversation about Michael Porter Jr. is a microcosm of the broader challenges teams face in the modern NBA. Balancing star talent, contracts, roster flexibility, and long-term strategy is a delicate art, and the Lakers are uniquely positioned at this moment to make a bold move. The potential rewards are enormous. A team capable of competing at the highest level with multiple offensive and defensive threats. Yet the costs and challenges are equally significant, requiring careful navigation of trades, cap considerations, and roster dynamics. The next few weeks could be pivotal in determining how the Lakers approach this opportunity, and whether Porter Jr. becomes the missing piece that pushes them over the edge in the pursuit of another championship. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. In a stunning twist that could reshape the NBA landscape, whispers around the league suggest that Michael Porter Jr., the Denver Nuggets' rising star, might be making his way to Los Angeles. While nothing is official yet, sources close to the player hint that the forward has given a tentative yes to joining the Lakers, igniting a firestorm of speculation among fans and analysts alike. Porter, known for his sharp shooting and versatility on the wing, has long been considered one of the league's most promising young talents. His ability to stretch defenses with his three-point accuracy and attack the basket with precision has made him a key figure for Denver. Yet, despite his contributions, whispers of dissatisfaction and the lure of a larger stage appear to have taken hold. Los Angeles, with its storied history and star-studded roster, has reportedly been in discussions with Porter's camp, offering the kind of opportunity that few players could resist. If the move materializes, the Lakers would instantly acquire one of the NBA's most efficient scorers. Porter's unique combination of size, skill, and shooting range could provide the team with a new dimension that many believe has been missing in recent seasons. For a Lakers squad constantly in pursuit of championship contention, the acquisition of Porter would signal a renewed commitment to building a dominant, modern-era roster. Industry insiders caution that while Porter's yes is a promising signal, numerous hurdles remain. Contract negotiations, trade logistics, and the approval of both teams could all play pivotal roles in determining whether this rumor transforms into reality. Still, the mere possibility of Porter donning the iconic purple and gold has already sent shockwaves through social media, fueling debates among fans over how he would fit alongside the team's existing stars. For Denver, the potential departure of Porter would mark the end of an era, leaving a void in their offensive strategy and forcing the front office to rethink its long-term plans. Conversely, for the Lakers, landing Porter could be the kind of high-profile move that reshapes the championship conversation and redefines the team's trajectory for years to come. While NBA insiders caution patience, one thing is clear. Michael Porter Jr. to the Lakers is a storyline that has fans, analysts, and rivals alike holding their breath. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.